It's showing uploading 3840.
वो चलेगा उसका प्रॉब्लम. We will do in English. Huh? Okay, it
Mm-hmm.
started. It started.
Okay.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Manish Prajapati with us. He is one of organizer at Laravel Jaipur, right? And I don't know other things about him, so he will introduce himself.
Okay. Thank you, Punepal. So I will introduce myself. Yeah, I'm organizer of Laravel Jaipur. Uh, so other than that, I'm a full stack developer, and in the my IT company, like I have an employee. So I'm working as an associate project manager in Octal IT Solution based on Jaipur only. And along with that, Laravel, and I work with Node.js, React.js, Next.js, and all kind of related to full stack, right? So I joined. If you ask me, like when I joined Laravel, if you remember, 2015 maybe, I am working with PHP and Cake PHP, and
Okay.
after that, with me, if you know the Dheeraj, I think last stream I saw him with you. So Dheeraj
Mm-hmm.
introduced me the Laravel Delhi, and then I moved to the Delhi. Then I started the Laravel Jaipur community, and
Okay.
that's all about me.
Mm-hmm. So what we're gonna talk about today? In
So,
summary.
yeah, we will discuss two things in summary. Like we will discuss the vibe coding, like you have to know coding at all, just writing your prompts on the using the keyboard, and
Hmm.
it will like create apps for you, web apps. And the second is kind of introduction of GenAI with RAG.
Okay.
That's all.
Hmm. So mm, like when you started with Laravel and PHP.
Hmm. So 2014, you can say.
Yeah.
I started first code in. I can remember the day as well. It was my birthday, like 5th May of 2024, and after that I joined. In initial days, I learned the core PHP
Hmm.
in these days, and we are
Okay.
writing very I don't know what it called, very bad code.
Some
So
sympathy chord or like yeah.
so after that, we moved to the Cake PHP as per my company regulations, and we moved to the WordPress, and after that,
Right.
I moved to the Laravel only.
Hmm.
So you
So
can
like
say Laravel. The first version I worked with Laravel was five or
okay.
something.
Hmm. And it was like uh from like how many years you are doing Laravel? I mean after
Laravel,
Cake PHP you switched to
yeah, entirely I switched to Laravel on
hmm.
2015 end of December maybe or November.
Okay.
Yeah. Then still I use Laravel for some cases in my organization,
Okay.
but as per the project requirements, so sometime we work with the uh, like Mern stack. Actually, we got project nearly to use just like Node.js and React.js and Next.js. For actually, we have team, and team is involved with these things.
Right. Hmm. Okay. So let's go with the like Gen AI. Sorry, or the vibe coding from
Yeah, we can.
what we were starting like with the vibe coding or Gen AI.
Uh, we can start with vibe coding. That will quickly heads up on that. So I think
Okay.
I have to share my screen first.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm visible to you.
Yeah, you are visible. Your screen is visible as well.
So okay, so I think that one presentation, yes, you can see what is vibe coding, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so as you can see in the slide, the title says what is vibe coding. So
Yes.
everyone is curious about like why vibe coding. What is like somewhere in Instagram, on YouTube, everyone is talking about the vibe coding. What exactly is? So in
Yeah.
simple, but you can say I don't need to open like VS Code or any kind of editor. I just write myself something like I have an idea, like I have to create an e-commerce app, like web app, where I can upload my products and everyone can see all the product on my website. And once user click on
Right.
particular list of product, and it will open the web page where the product detail is showing here, and I can do whatever these functionality is created by just at typing my prompt only. No VS
Right.
Code, no any writing queries, no involvement with the VS Code. So just keep in mind and just type yourself, and it will create your web app with you. So, like coding with creativity, flow, and fun. Actually,
Hmm.
better in your mind and just type over there. No coding logic there. Okay.
Right.
So you can improve the design by saying to your tool, it will analyze your prompt and it will enhance the your prompt as well. Actually, you don't know how to write, but the vibe code, the tools are listening to you, and analyze and improve your prompt as well. Okay.
Right.
And obviously focus on building expressive and meaningful tech, like if you are telling them like I want an e-commerce web app, that's it, they know what we are going to build. If you are telling that I'm going to build a PayPal type or Paytm or any other tools, like I'm creating a Twitter clone, so they
Right.
will think this tool is built for some kind of posting and fans and like and dislike and kind of things. So they improve themselves as well, like what we are going to do in next minute or next step after
Right.
conversation, right? So there are multiple tools are available. Most of there are not these four only in the world. There are many, like I can say 100 plus, but these are more very popular and best at their business. Okay, so first one is the Replit.com, and okay, the second one is I placed the Replit, but I can say Replit and Lovable as compared to each other. They are like they are running together. So first one is Lovable.dev. I like the most. Replit.com is improving very well. V0.dev is it's kind of linked with if you know Vercel
Right.
for right. So it is created by their team.
Versal. Yeah.
Yeah, and Bolt.new is something the similar is, but if you remember in previous days we use online JavaScript compiler. I'm not
Hmm.
sure what exactly name is, talkbiz.com. So they created this tool. we will
Okay.
we will we will get an overview one by one of each one. So let me open first the replit.com. Okay, so I tried with these two. I think in my free version of I have one more access. Yeah, I have one more access. So this is the tool. Like after you're signing up in this replit.com, you can
Right.
you have this area where you can type your idea. Like they have suggestion for you. Like I want to create an AI chat. I want to create a link in bio app. Like I can just ping carry yourself. So I can just create kind of things as well. Local landmark map. If I go to here and here, it will suggest more with you.
Hmm.
Statically news calculator, local landmark. So just if you refresh, they will suggest to what trending in market.
Hmm.
So we will pick one any. Uh,
Hmm. So
so
what do you
if you
wanna
have
what
any
do you wanna
idea,
build?
If you
Okay.
can have any idea, we will actually, we are strange here. I don't know what we are going to build, but if you can just suggest me,
Hmm. We can build.
like any
Hmm.
idea, small idea, you like
Twitter clone maybe. What do you say? That will be huge, but yeah. Or
Twitter
we can
colon.
say
Yeah,
freelancing app.
we
Freelancing
uh,
app
freelancing app kind of where I can see
where
all the
users,
project.
yeah, they can post project and they can take projects, right? Freelancing.
Okay, it kind of clone of Upwork maybe.
Upwork, Freelancer, Fiverr.
Okay,
I
so we
don't
can
use
we
them,
can
so yeah.
create a clone
Don't say a
of.
clone of anything. Just
Okay,
say that like we need one platform where the clients can post a project and freelancer can take the project, right?
platform where client can post their projects and users can work on that.
No, no, take projects. Work on that will be like we will need
Okay,
ID on the web.
I think okay. Let's we can improve that as well. We can improve our prompt as well. Here they have facility to improve our code, the prompt as well.
Okay, prompt.
Yeah. So what they think, a web-based freelance project marketplace that connect client who needs done with the user who complete these project. Core idea, it's very clear.
Hmm.
User can apply it on take projects,
Right,
basic project listing management, create, view, and delete. Along with
right.
that, what I suggest you, like they like involve in yourself, like what you are going to build. You are going to build a
Yeah.
clone of the Upwork or freelancer, right? And obviously they suggest you style guide as well, and
Mm-hmm.
the design theme as well.
Mm.
Now what we
Mm.
are going to do, just start building, and that's
Yeah.
it. It will start in the background.
Mm-hmm.
along with that
So, mm.
along with that they are thinking, and they are suggesting what we can improve in your idea.
Mhm.
You will see. Let's see. So I was talking about they know what you are going to build in one line. Okay, now we have plan. So initial version is you
Right.
suggested already here, but
Mm.
later on what you can do, like user
Right.
authentication system for client and freelancer,
Mm-hmm.
messaging system between client and freelancer, rating
Right.
and review, and
Right.
advanced search or filtering. We can check mark here if you are going to build here along with that,
Mm-hmm.
but it will require to connect with like any database or
Of
something like
course.
that. It will
Maybe
use your
Supabase.
time. Yes, Supabase
Mm.
is maybe I think Supabase is linked with Lovable and V0. I'm not sure about
Okay.
that. Replit is having an integration, but I can we can ask for that. So right now, what you going to choose, later or kind of?
Mm.
Uh,
We don't need an extra feature actually. What we can do is we can give a same prompt to each. Uh,
yeah, we can do it later also if we have credits or checkpoint. Okay,
mm.
now
What we can
we
see,
have.
we can make it like as small as possible. So we can do like we can give same prompt to all of the like vibe coding stuff and check that what they build in a single prompt. I mean, right?
Yeah, you're right. So I can just copy here,
Hmm.
and I can copy to the Lovable. So I'm already logged in, and I just paste here.
Hmm.
Okay, now sorry.
So I think we need to give
Yes.
all of these things, right? We cannot go with like old that old stuff. I mean, the single line, or we need to go.
Yeah,
We
here
should
I
go with
think
this.
yeah we should go with this because Lovable don't have a prompt improvement by
Okay.
clicking here,
Okay.
right? So I just
Mm.
paste here. And do you want to give a shot with V0 as well?
Yeah, let's go.
So,
So it has
so
feature, right?
yeah, they have
It has.
feature.
So let's just remove these all things and
Mm-hmm.
write what we brought to. It will
I
not have
think.
that, right? Because we have improved and send, right? So it will not have
Mm-hmm.
that prompt. We need to write it manually. So we
Okay,
need a
we can.
platform. Yeah, we need a platform where clients can post a project and users can take the projects. That's it, and improve that. Mm.
Project and users can take the projects. So
Yeah,
there we have enhanced prompt facility here. Do you want
right.
to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Let's see how. Okay.
Mm.
So develop a
Using
Next.js.
Next.js.
Yeah. So they
Mm.
actually they are from the Vercel, and obviously they will focus on Next.js.
Mm.
Okay. They did not mention any like freelancer.com or Upwork. They just create
Let's go
their own.
ahead then.
But there is a catch here. V0 having very low token for free version. Actually, we have two free messages. Let's build their self and
We
let's
just
see.
need to send one message only, right? We need to
Yeah,
check that what they build in single message, right?
correct,
And we will
correct.
compare the output which is better, right?
Yeah, yeah. That will be great. Correct. And the
Mm.
same thing I think we can uh,
Yeah.
here
Still,
also.
we will miss that. We haven't copied it, so
Okay.
you need to just write it. Okay, we need to
Okay,
log in.
let me create login here. Yeah, I was talking about the stack builds. That was I was using when I'm learning JavaScript for my online
Mm.
compiler stack build.
Okay.
So they created a tool bolt.new. Okay, did I create a new account? Oh, okay, I'm surprised, but I have used maybe from another ID.
The account,
Uh,
yeah.
uh,
Uh, I
mhm.
there is no skip button for this.
I don't know. Actually, if you see, maybe there is no. Okay, so we have facility here. You can just import the Figma and GitHub repository. So
Yeah, that was also there in the Lovable, I guess.
Lovable
I
and
see.
V0.
Write it.
In the V0, there you have to share the Figma URL. But
Okay.
okay, I think
We have like opened high processes thing, right?
yeah,
Mm.
actually, maybe
Uh,
that's the case.
okay. What we can do now?
Let's see what Lovable has created for us.
It's
Okay,
already done.
there's yeah, there is error. Obviously,
And
these are
it
developers.
always has error. Like Lovable always have error. They need to show that we can also solve the errors. So they generate the errors as well
Yeah,
to
that's a
solve it.
business minded.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
let's see. Okay, I can open this in maybe next tab, so we can have.
Compare. Yeah.
Okay,
Task flow.
task
Mm.
flow. The name suggests is task flow. So we
Cool.
have a description, post project, browse project, and we have few states here. Category we are showing here. Automatically icon is picked up,
Mm.
and how
How
task
task
flow
flow
works.
works. Mm.
Okay,
Post
they
up your
suggest everything.
project, get proposals, close and collaborate.
Okay,
I choose and collaborate. Yeah, nice.
so
And
these,
some.
these three suggested for you, and there are featured projects. The
Mm.
UI is like good, not a bad. Uh, right,
Mm.
they have
I hope they are
category
using
and
Tailwind. I hope
Tailwind
they are
CSS
using Tailwind.
maybe. Yeah, for the Lovable they preferred React.js and Tailwind CSS for that.
Mhm. Right.
uh,
Okay.
and there are testimonials as well.
Mhm.
Okay, there
Okay.
is a
Some bugs
mistake
are
maybe.
there.
Ah,
Mm.
yes. Okay, so
I know this UI. I have seen somewhere this. I seen this UI somewhere.
okay, so
Mm.
there is a we can chat with them and just we can get
Yeah.
modification on that. Like
Let's see that like what that Replit has generated.
okay, yeah, we forget Replit. Okay, I have
And
to
we
open.
also haven't asked Bolt.new to generate anything, right? Yet.
Okay, I think it's creating. So we have to wait. Let's wait for the V0 what they have created.
You have you
Uh,
added the prompt to Bolt new?
no.
Nope, right?
Okay, we missed.
So let's say that we need a platform where clients can post a project and users can take projects.
Can post project and users can take projects.
Hmm.
Okay, we can enhance our prompt.
Yeah. So in for Lovable, we need to use ChatGPT or something like that to enhance our prompt, right?
Yeah. Okay, they oh,
We can say that
freelancer visa.
create a PRD. So they are creating the PRD. Hmm.
Okay, they are still doing the magic here.
Okay, Lovable
Okay,
was
let's
for fastest one, right?
yeah. Actually, Replit is more involved in backend as well. So it takes both
Okay,
side together. And
right.
Lovable is priority is only front end. And
We
V0
need to tell
obviously,
them like use Supabase M, right?
yeah,
You need to connect the
there
Supabase
there is an error in the V0
runtime.
as well. Okay, they are creating.
Right.
Replit is automatically solve their error. We don't need to click somewhere
Okay.
to fix their problem. That's the
Hmm.
main thing here.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
they
bold.new is doing?
actually the V0 the mistake is there. If
Hmm.
V0 is doing mistake, then
Hmm.
if I click on the fix this error, they reduce my today's token. I'm not sure why. It's your mistake, but why you are deducting from my
That
token?
see that's a business stuff. I mean, they will generate error so you can burn your tokens.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So okay, open. It's a
Okay.
pretty much clean UI. No colors.
Hmm. Yeah, of course. Maybe like in the enhancer of actually what actually happened is the UI we see in the Lovable is uh, the from the Replit actually, right? Because the prompt was from the Replit and the colors
Yeah,
was
you're right.
selected by the Replit itself. And in V0 they haven't selected colors. It was just a paragraph, a
Yeah, we
small
can do one
paragraph.
thing here. So we can ask them to like any improvement. It's all up to your prompt.
No,
So we can
I
ask
think
for the
it's okay.
animation.
I think it's okay. What we can do
Okay.
is we can just wait for four of them, and just we can compare them first. Then we can
Yeah, yeah.
ask one change to each. I think.
Okay. So the find project UI is very simply. We
Hmm.
don't have
Then.
any. We don't have any colors in that.
Hmm.
Actually, if you know the shared scene UI, do you know about that?
Yeah. Said
So
CN.
yeah, the guy who created this is working with V0 and Vercel. So they use their library. So
Okay.
it's very pretty much. If you
Colorless.
open the, yeah, they have colors, but they always
The
prefer
default
the,
one.
yeah, only. If you see the dashboard, they don't have
But
colors.
yeah, we can see the same thing into the like Laravel starter kits, right? So
Yeah,
yeah. Hmm.
they use maybe different UI library.
Hmm.
Okay,
So,
Bolt New is sleeping, or I'm not sure.
yeah,
Okay, let's
it's done, right?
yeah, we can open in new tab.
Chrome is eating memory.
Yeah, I'm not sure why today.
This is temporary preview. Deploy your app before sharing to keep
Yeah,
live.
it's a temporary deployment.
Oh. There are some bugs as well. I mean, the
Yeah,
browser
yeah,
projects, my projects, how it works is, see the navbar, bar,
yeah. This is not
and the
as per my
button UI,
expectation. Yeah,
then the posted projects category,
yeah. Category name
web
are
development,
getting out of it.
right?
Okay.
But it's bit nice. That's okay. I mean, we can
Yeah,
either ask them.
for
We can
kickstart or
either right. Do it as any other pages, or it's just a single page?
yeah, they
Okay.
created multiple projects. And my project, yeah, oh, without any sign in. Okay, they just created. I mean, what I have
It's
posted
about
maybe.
HTML, CSS, right? So that
Yeah,
there will be everything. Okay, how
yeah,
it works is not there.
but we can integrate. But we can integrate. I think we were talking about the database.
Hmm.
We can, so there are deployment and database we can integrate
Hmm.
here with the
Okay,
Replit.
but yeah. So we already seen three things, right? Already. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
V0 we already seen. Lovable is seen. Bolt dot
What
new is
new
not.
is,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure.
I mean,
Okay,
if
we can
it's
skip this
alive.
one.
Okay.
So I think
Just
the UI part or generation type Lovable is ahead from them, right?
I don't know. I mean, the main thing is, I think the UI which looks better in Lovable is due to prompt which is provided by Replit, right? So the thing is, we need to provide a good prompt, right? And if we provided good prompt to V0, that may created a good website as well, right? I think so.
Yeah, if
So
the I think Lovable is taking very low time. Maybe we can
yeah,
create a new one, right?
right.
Okay, we will write the same prompt by you. Okay, let me. I can close this one. I can close this one.
Okay. Freelancer Hub. Okay. So we need a
Create.
platform where clients can post projects and user can take project.
Okay. Now I just click here. So by using our prompt, Lovable will automatically enhance our prompt. Let me.
Let's see.
Uh, yeah, I think they. Okay. Homepage with project listing, client area to post manage project
Colors are
freelancer
there,
area.
right?
Yeah, colors are there as well.
Vibrate green and blue. White gray
Yeah.
text
So
is also there.
you
Yeah.
about to they are using Tailwind for that and React.js for them. So I can just open the code editor as well, so
Right.
I can see everything here.
Hmm. We can also like connect our GitHub and export our code to GitHub repository, right?
Everything we can connect with our Supabase database here,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
I
So
can just
once
connect with
I
my GitHub. So
yeah, once this is created, we can move to GenAI. What do you say?
yeah, we can
Hmm.
move to GenAI. Let's see if they are not good at that. Bolt is broken.
Hmm. And now it started doing something, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, once a level is created, we can move to GenAI. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, I think I can close this one. I don't need this one, and I can close this one as well. We can close this one. Let's wait for the blow volt as well. Okay.
Hmm.
So they are on footer maybe. So it's about to complete from top to bottom.
Hmm.
Okay. So have you used any kind of tools in your daily project? How
I
you
just use
use AI?
GitHub Copilot. GitHub Copilot
So
only, nothing else.
so GitHub Copilot just integrate the agents. Have you used that?
Hmm. I
They have.
use them to uh, make it myself dry, right? So whenever I already done anything right, and I have some
Mhm.
repeated tasks, what I say, I just show them like what I done was this, and I want to do with these files as well, right? Yeah, that's it. I don't use
Correct.
other
The
than that.
thing you are doing, it's part of vibe coding. I think VS Code have on agent the toolbar in the right
Yeah,
side, so you can just ask them to modify
right.
or what you want to do.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that's a part of vibe
It
coding.
saves a lot. Yeah, it saves a lot of time, right?
Actually,
Of
we
course.
use these agent for our non like very basic task. Like if you want to create a login page, why do you want to code? Just
Yeah,
ask someone or just copy from your AI tool, right? You have to do
but
where
for
your
login
logical things and
page,
complex things.
yeah, for
I mean,
login
kind of
page,
very basic things. You don't need to write uh, code for that.
right? But I don't know. I mean, if the AI is still ready for Tailwind V4, right? Because it works with the Tailwind V3, but in Tailwind V4, it sucks bit. Don't you
Lovable, I think it's migrated to Tailwind 4. I'm not sure about that,
already?
but they are
Hmm.
they are daily adding something else. Like every day, every week, they're putting every new features in
Right.
the
But
Lovable.
what I'm saying is actually that we have two things, right? I mean, this one is this lovable or like the bolt new stuff, right? But another is like
Mm-hmm.
when using you are using cursor or windsurf or this
Mm-hmm.
agent from the GitHub Copilot in VS Code, or you are using Juni or anything, right? Juni from PHP
Mm-hmm.
shop, or we can say JetBrains. So yeah, so it is. See, in this you are not doing code at all, right? But in agents and all, you do some code, right? If your project is dependent on particular technology, right? We are using filament, and AI is not good at it yet.
Correct. So
Hmm.
AI actually, I'm not saying that use like vibe coding for your real projects. Actually, we have to learn AI how it works, and we can take help from the AI tools,
Right.
right? We are not cutting our hands, like no, I don't want to open VS Code, and that's not a thing, and we are
Yeah,
not going to the right. Okay, Laravel is taking too much time.
that's okay. Check the bolt.new if it has anything to show us. Okay, I think it's still doing npm install.
Yeah, Laravel is ready
Hmm. Oh, I seen this UI.
somewhere. maybe they are taking example from them. So if you go to down, they have
Mhm.
mistake in category.
Yeah, that's okay, I think. Yeah.
That's it. They have,
Oh, it's finished.
yeah, and they have, okay. They don't have the second page.
Much stuff. Browse
Oh
projects is also not there.
no, that's why we have to write a complete. Okay,
Mhm.
the filter is working. Okay, so that's why I don't say the vibe coding is future of your programming career. So it's kind of learning or launching an app like few minutes, and you can
Right,
just download the code and just start enhancing in your VS Code, right?
right.
So you don't need to set up from scratch. You just start with skeleton, right? Okay, so we can close this one. We can close this one. I'm not sure. Okay, bye bye.
Let it do what? Start prompting or editing. Okay. Now you need to
That's.
give a prompt.
I
Should do you
think
wanna try
we can we
chat
can
prompt?
uh, we can we can put our prompt and we can move to GenAI. So
Yeah.
we can.
Just do copy paste,
So
right? Mm.
okay.
Yeah.
So copy was there. This one.
Yeah, chalega.
Okay.
That's
Okay then.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Move to the second is GenAI. So you know, you heard about the GenAI? What exactly
Generative AI.
GenAI? Yeah,
That's
generative
it.
AI. Kind of creating content from your existing data to modify them and create a new text. Like we can create images, we can create videos, we can create codes. So
Right.
from your prompt, it can create or modify your text. That's a
Right.
GenAI. The simple heading of like what exactly GenAI, right? It means it involved with your existing data, like you can have in the database, you can have in PDF, you can have in Word, and you can have in any kind of unstructured data. Like I have scraping data like HTML we have, and Markdown we have. Just I use this one, and I can use this data to use for my queries. Okay, so it will create my response. That's the main explanation of GenAI, right? We will
Right.
explain more in next like while implementation. So we will use like models, like we can use GPT from the
Right.
OpenAI, Delhi, and Cloud. There are multiple tools are available in that.
Mm.
So it means we can use GenAI plus code. I mean, new way of productivity. Like uh, obviously we have used vibe coding. So vibe coding is adding an feature or enhancement in your daily life coding. So you can just take help from them and just start enhancing your code and build something better, right? And obviously we will use OpenAI GPT for our demo. Like we will create a very small demo like using any kind of PDF file. Okay,
Mm.
and one more thing, while explaining the GenAI, I will explain a few words in this talk and in this slide is how the GenAI works. We have data, right? Along with data, we have to create uh, indexing of their data. Indexing means something kind of a modification from your text to kind of unexpected array. Like if you remember, while coding we use binary, but in the embedding it's kind of binary to the array format, the numbers in the floating value. I will tell you,
Yeah.
and they are they should be stored on vector db. Like you
Mm.
know what is vector db? Vector db is different from a traditional database like we use mysql, mongodb, and
Right.
but vector db is something stored are embeddings. So embeddings are kind of, if I show you, uh, embeddings in LLM. I can show you one thing, images. See, we have data like object 1, object 2. So our embedding
Right.
model, so embedding models are from coming from the LLM only, like OpenAI or like Hugging Face have a lot of LLM who create embeddings. So
Right.
embeddings is something like if I have Apple, like if I have word Apple, APPL, it uh, converts to this type of data in array for semantic search. I will tell you. Okay, Apple have the sample, Apple man computers, so they have something like that. This should be saved in vector db.
Hmm.
Okay, so vector db are provided by many of existing database providers like mongodb, elasticsearch, redis, and first is Facebook has launched FAIS, FAISS, which is Facebook AI similarity search, which is the database where we can store our embeddings. So this is a library for like like heavy your data storage. There are multiple. We have MongoDB, VectorDB, vector database. They have their own instance, and we have Elastic Search. If you remember the Elastic Search, maybe you have worked
Right.
with as well. So they also launched the VectorDB. Okay, so today's demo we will use elastics, which is very basic and easy to implement, right?
Okay.
Okay, I forgot to. So do you have any question before we starting the demo?
How many time it will be?
I mean, what the bolt one is this one?
No, no, no. This one.
I mean, we can create a very basic demo for that, like in 10 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's. I'm just asking.
Actually,
There is no issues.
yeah. Okay, actually we are not doing a coding. Actually, I have a demo ready with me. I just use the coding part and just explaining here.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
okay. Uh, but I'm not using Laravel here. I'm using Python for my convenient. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. So first we can
I'm
create.
kicking you out. I'm kicking you out because you are not using Laravel.
Yeah, actually, the system is not ready for the Laravel right now.
Yeah.
So for quick, we can use Python. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
yeah.
about that. We
That's
can
totally
use.
fine.
Okay, so if you remember in Python, you have to create a file
Applet
here.
file. Yeah.
Yeah, and we have to like obviously we are using OpenAI and any tool for reading PDF and Elasticsearch. So there are few packages we have to install. Okay,
Mm. Oh,
so
pip
before
install.
that, yeah, so before that we have to create environment which is virtual environment, if you might remember, for
You
getting
may
any.
zoom a bit.
Okay,
It's not done yet. Yeah.
is this good now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, you are using
okay, so
Gemini Code Assistant.
yeah, recently in the previous, so this is Copilot, and I think yeah, I've installed this Gemini code assistant as well.
Hmm.
Okay, so I can create a new virtual environment which is Python. VENV I use mostly. VENV. Okay, created a environment here for me.
Nice.
Okay, one sec. Oh, someone has created something for us.
The Bolt has something for us, right? It's like Internet Explorer.
Uh,
Whoa, why we are almost there.
okay, okay, why it is not? Okay, okay, good, good, good. So we can just go into the dot pnv and script and activate. I'm using PowerShell maybe. Yeah, I'm using PowerShell. So I have to click on the activate PS1.
Hmm. How you're auto completing stuff?
Uh, this one or the autocomplete is maybe from the this Copilot.
No, that in terminal.
In terminal, I think I'm just clicking on the tab. Like if I the like dot app, so I'm just click on the tab. So it suggests me.
Hmm. Wow, I didn't know that.
Okay. Okay. So now we have app.py. So before that, we have few import library. Okay, we didn't pre-install that. So I can just paste here. So I have to install OpenAI, PyPDF to obviously
Hmm.
Elasticsearch and TikTok in. OS is already there, so we don't need
Yeah.
to. We will quickly complete the coding exercise.
Mhm.
Actually, we are running out of time. Okay. Okay, let's see if Bolt has something for us. Not sure. No.
I am looking for like one webcam as well from long. I'm still not able to choose one better webcam as yet. Let's see.
Okay, while installing, we can create Elasticsearch account here. I can just log
Of
in here.
course.
Okay, so I can use Google for login, and I can choose my email ID. Another maybe I don't have an account with that. So I have to fill a simple form. Company name. I don't have any company name, but I can write anything. Like I like coffee with God. Okay, I'm new to Elastic. I don't want to say like I'm using from like 5 or 6 year. Okay, here we have like they have different categories like how
Mm-hmm.
we are looking to try first. So we are using Elasticsearch for that. We are using like AI or
Okay.
ML type of work. Like we are using VectorDB. So now nearest is maybe for Singapore. I
Singapore.
can. Okay, so now we have serverless project, so we can use optimize for vectors. Like I was talking about the vectors,
Mm-hmm.
so we can use suitable search use cases where vector are near real time retrievals. So it will create an instance for us. Maybe it will take 1 or 2 minutes. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, now we have. So first one is the configuration.
You need to save the file first.
Okay, Now
Okay.
you can just add the OpenAI key here.
Mm. You can maybe stop sharing your screen if you want to hide your OpenAI key.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just looking that I can just use from the ENV. One sec.
Okay. ENV will be at different place, right? So yeah, just make sure
Yeah.
you don't like expose
Yeah,
your
if it is shared,
OpenAI.
then I will delete the no worries. One sec. Let me.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, let's see what we have for. Okay, no, it's creating.
It usually takes 3 to 5 minutes, right? So just wait
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
Today, all are checking my, you know,
Patience.
patience. Like,
Mm.
sometime happens. Okay, now I can create an index here, but I'm going to create index from the code and coding level here. So okay, move to the directly code. Let's see. Okay, don't no worries. We can use the keys from here. Okay, I will delete the key. No one can.
You don't know like what people can do in 2 3 minutes. You know. Mm.
Okay, I'm not sharing again. Okay, so I have to replace the.
What you gonna do? Do you have two screens?
Yeah,
So yeah, use that.
yeah, I'm just using that. Okay.
No, 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 no.
No,
Don't
no, I'm not.
click on the enemy.
One sec.
Yeah, do that. Um,
Sometimes if you're hiding something very, very, you know,
it's hard to hide anything
yeah, on the live
when you are
stream as
actually
well.
when you are actually want to hide it.
Okay, no worries. I'm just pasting here. I will show few character in the. Actually, I already zoomed here.
No, no. Why you want to show few characters?
No worries. No worries.
Okay.
Okay, now we have this one. Okay, create my index. One sec. I Gen AI.
You was about to create the index
Oh,
from the
I
code level,
forget.
no?
Sorry, I forget. Okay, okay, no worries. We can delete that index, and
Hmm.
I forgot to click on the skip button. Okay, so now we have Elasticsearch URL. We will going
Hmm.
to. Okay, we have this endpoint. Okay, now we need API KL as well. I don't have any. I mean, I can show this without any because I don't add in any payment methods. Anyone is using that. No worries. So we have index name is GenAI PDF index here.
Hmm.
Now we need to create a function to store PDF data. So before that, we need to place PDF file. I have
Hmm.
this one, and I can just open this, and I can place here. Okay, I have sample
Hmm.
PDF, and I have function to create
Are you feeling like you are working with PHP?
uh,
Working in the same file.
yeah, sometime happens, buddy. Okay, I can just replace the again. Okay, I can just use one sec. Can I stop sharing for a minute only?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sorry about that. I think something is happening with my computer.
Someone hacked it, right? I told you.
No. Okay, this screen is here, and this screen is here. Okay. Okay, now I can share now.
Hmm.
Okay. Now we have function, and the function itself says store PDF to ES. ES means Elasticsearch, and I pass the sample PDF, the like name of
Path.
our path, correct? Now
Hmm.
it redirect to this function. It will take the path. Now we have missing two function here. So create index if needed. Like, I mean, if already created, then it will create. Otherwise, it will not create. And extract chunk from PDF. Okay, then we can copy. I have already. Okay. So first one is create index if needed. Like, it will check from the Elasticsearch if it is already created or not, and it will create few parameters like what exactly field for the vector, and they what was the text like of embedding was created. I will explain, no
Right.
worries. Okay, and there are few parameters are like type dense vector, which is used for the like vector search, and dimensions, like it is used like 1536 from the OpenAI. There are multiple LLMs are available for the embeddings like Hugging Face, transformers. They have very like small amount of dimensions, and there is way of like how the search will be there, like cosine or any other. There are multiple
Right.
way of searching, right? And we have this method for extracting the content from the PDF. Okay, so the PDF, what exactly is chunking is here, like reading the PDF from PDF file reader, which is the library from Python, and it takes the uh, a model name from the vector, OpenAI, which is text embedding 3 small. It's used for creating embeddings, especially for that. And there are a few code for creating chunks. I mean, I don't need to explain this one. I think everyone is can understand that, right?
Right.
And it will create chunks and return chunks here. And by doing a loop here, we can just create each embedding of each chunk. I mean, why we are doing chunks here? So if you have a large set of data in particular PDF page, we can split in like smaller chunks, to analyze and use our chunks for better results, because I don't need to use entire data in particular one document or one
Right.
field. I have to split in multiple chunks, so I can use like whatever I have limited data set for my results. So I don't need to fetch entire data from the database. I need only chunks, right?
Right.
That's why we created chunks and put on the vector DB, and that will help for like very similar search. So obviously we are using same model for creating chunks, and the chunks is saved into like elastic index in the form of text and vector. So first I think we can run this one if we have all installed everything here.
Right.
So app.py. So I think it will take few like 50 or 60 seconds here to create chunk and upload on
Yeah.
Elasticsearch.
It will take time. Yeah. Right.
So are we using correct project E56E0? Let me check here. Oh, I think I replaced the wrong one.
Another 60 seconds.
Yeah. No. This one.
So of course you
And
missed the key as well.
yeah. That's why I'm okay. Okay, so what exactly it was in the PDF? I forgot to show. Uh, if you see, so I have this document. So it's an Indie Plex API documentation for using their own payment gateway. How? So they have very limited information, like very basic. They have data for like how you are going to use this their API for payment gateway, like adding money in your wallet, any wallet, right? You understand that this PDF?
Yeah.
Okay, we
So it
will
is just
ask.
like API documentation.
Yeah, kind of very basic API documentation PDF, right? Okay, yeah, okay. So I think the data is pushed to I mean
Vector DB.
on the, yeah, we can click here. So index is created, GenAI PDF index. The 30 documents are here in this storage size 307 KB. Let
Yeah.
me show you what we have here. So
Mm.
what exactly we have in this particular pages are split it into multiple chunks and data. So they
Yeah.
saved in particular format, like in particular dimension, I mean the length the vector has, and what exactly text containing the particular I mean this field, we have this one only. So
Right.
of this text we have vector here, right? Okay, now moving to the next one is, here we are creating a RAG response, like why we are using RAG here, like communicating with our response from the Elasticsearch and then submit to the our LLM to generate a human like response, right?
Right.
That's a RAG thing, retrieval
Hmm.
augmented, right? You understand that?
Yeah. So I was in the Kerala, like the Mithul has shown like how to use RAG with Laravel, and they were creating the package for PHP, or we can say Laravel, to
Yeah,
like do the
retrieval
same thing.
augmentation generation is very useful while we are getting any chatbot or any kind of
Hmm.
understandable we are when we are giving result to users.
Right.
So that's the main thing. So I have ready-made RAG generation code here. So what we can do here, we can just, because we have already created, I can just comment this one and I
Hmm.
paste here the generate RAG response, where
Hmm.
if you, we have called this one So the first question I can just, how many API to integrate
Yeah.
like in this document. So I can explain one by one. So what the
Embeddings.
query is passed here. So
Mm.
obviously if we are searching from pool, then the query should be like embedding, because we have pool of embeddings
Yeah.
in the Elasticsearch. Now if I pass particular query to their pool, then we have to create embedding of this particular query as well. So that's we are doing here. First we are creating embedding of particular query. The same embedding model we have to use for that we have created for our data set, right? So this embedding code is passed to Elasticsearch, which have their own particular function to search, make a search. There we have multiple functions, and we have field vector because we have to find in vector only. I think you
Right.
have we have two fields on the Elasticsearch. First one vector, and the second one is text,
Text.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, there are multiple fields are available. Number of candidate, k, and queries vector embedding. What we have here. So I just passed these information on this, and along with that, this is the kind of reading the data. We have to pass a prompt, like what exactly is doing if we are using RAG. So we have to tell this LLM, you are a AI assistant helping users to understand content from the document,
Mm.
and this document is about to pay out transaction where you can register the customer with his account detail and their transaction, the amount to his registered account, all transaction done to customer chargeable to your, like kind of explanation what the chatbot is where we have created. We
Right.
can improve this prompt as per like how your thought process and how you can write better prompts.
Mm.
In the context is kind of how many results are from your query is fetched from the Elasticsearch. Like out of 16 document, obviously related to how many APIs it cover with the K is top three document will be fetched from the my search, right?
Mhm.
So entire the result is sent to the particular context, and after that the query, like what was my query, like how many APIs to integrate. That is
Mm.
the query. That is the result from the Elastic search, and this is the prompt is sent to entirely to the LLM. And what LLM we are using? The OpenAI chat, right? And there is model GPT-4. I can use multiple models here.
Yeah.
It is very expensive, but I keeping here for the better results. Now we have to keep a messaging queue here. What role is of which the like who is user and who is assistant, right? The content is very clearly we are showing here. Prompt, the entire prompt is here, and the temperature is kind of how long deeply invest their context and prompt. We can keep it very nominal, so better result, because we have to think about our cost as well, right?
Right. Yeah.
And the final response will be display here. Okay, I can show you one example. Okay, I can just run again this script. How many API to integrate?
It will say count or it will list out all
I'm not
the
sure. I'm not
APIs.
sure actually. Let's see what
Mm.
count maybe, or maybe no results. Actually,
Mhm.
okay.
11 APIs.
So there are 11 API to integrate. There are IP verification, callback verification, customer registration, and I'm not sure what exactly here, and transaction status and direct payout setting. Okay, let's see if this result is right or wrong.
How
Okay,
to
if we move
validate
to
that?
the, okay, where it is,
Mhm. You can see the, I mean, the index IP
yeah,
verification. It was
correctly,
not that hard for human as
yeah,
well.
yeah. No, no, this is the text only. But if we have multiple data set, like
Of
if we
course.
have like a ebook,
So,
then
yeah.
we have to, because it's only 35
Now,
pages.
now ask that like write a Python code to call those, implement those APIs.
Yeah, for that we have to write a better prompt, because if user is asking for the coding or coding example, then we have to return back coding example as well, but we have not added in our prompt. So I'm not sure, obviously it will not return any code, so you have to ask question as per your prompt,
Right.
right? Because prompt can be very large, like
So we can ask
multiple
one
pages.
thing, right? We can ask one thing, that what rules we need to follow while building the APIs.
Rules that should be
We can
present
ask
in this
that.
document.
Yeah, so we can ask, right? I mean, and it's not that easy to for human to find, right?
Rules you are asking.
Yeah. So like, what rules we need to follow to build this API? I mean,
I'm not sure what is okay. What rules can
we
you
need to
repeat?
follow. We need to follow while implementing the API. Right.
So there are multiple use cases. According to that, you have to modify your prompt maybe.
Right.
Okay,
See.
so you need to whitelist the callback URL on the portal to receive transaction confirmation. Obviously, the basic auth, use UTF and X API key, and there are multiple things. If I go back to like we have UTF, X API key, application JSON. I think you have answer on your question, right?
Hmm.
And this is from the
Different pages.
different pages, right? UTF, application JSON, and
Hmm.
status code maybe. So it give me better answer, like in tabular format or like bullet format.
Hmm.
So your random question is like answered, right? So you can ask one more question maybe, uh, maybe the last one.
Yeah.
Uh, how we can activate customer, right?
Hmm. Yeah. Who is? Who is? No, not who is.
I mean,
How to?
I
How
mean
to
activate
activate?
customer. Okay.
How to? You said who is?
How to activate customer. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, without question mark.
Okay, so to activate a customer, you need to use the API with customer reference number. The API URL should look like,
Hmm.
and you need to pass the customer reference number as the path parameter in the API URL.
Nice. So you need to
So,
first create a customer.
so this is from the this page. So the idea is not the PDF. PDF is kind of any ebook or any data set. Right now I'm using data set as a PDF. We can use database as well. We can connect to like MongoDB, MySQL, and create embedding and store into that particular vector DB.
Right.
And sometimes we have to create. We can use Markdown, JSON, anything. The data set we can use for the GenAI chatbot
Right.
and create our own chatbot,
Yep. Of
right?
course. We also
So
created like the Laravel documentation chatbot.
yeah, how, are you saying like someone has created for that?
Yeah. Like while I was attending one talk uh, with the RAG, they have created the Laravel documentation chatbot
Mm-hmm.
with using PHP.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that can be if we have. I mean, we have if we have data set somewhere, we can
Yeah.
create any kind of chatbot. We can
Right.
talk
So
like right now. It's a one way. we can create a conversational chatbot. Like the my previous question is also remembered, like what we are talking, right? This is the conversational chatbot we can create from
Mm,
these
of course.
tools.
Right. So
So it's just a basic and in like intro of how GenAI works. We can integrate
yeah,
many things along with that,
of course.
because I missed the Langchan and many things I skipped
I
from this
think,
particular demo.
yeah, I think we was able to like skip the vibe coding totally and just focus on the Gen AI. It was
Yeah,
possible,
yeah,
I guess. Maybe in future.
yeah. In future, for sure, we can
Mm,
we can do that. Like we can pick one topic for that.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't think we have any questions from the audience, and I don't have any questions as well.
Yeah. Okay. Then
Do you want to share anything before we close this room?
I'm good. I think we can have maybe in future I will have more attractive topic for discussion.
Ah, this was attractive. I
Yeah,
learned
more on that.
stuff. Yeah, I learned some stuff. Mm,
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
in future, maybe we do same stuff with the Laravel, right?
Yeah, obviously I'm thinking of that.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay, I will share that package link if I will able to find that package, right, for the RAG stuff. Okay.
Okay, no
Ashish
problem.
Agrawal is saying that what are you teaching? I'm just came here. Mm, we were just exploring. Let me uh, show that question to audience. We are just exploring GenAI and generative AI with RAG, and we have created one chatbot referring to the documentation which is into the PDF, right? And we was able to ask three questions, and we got correct answers as well. So yeah, and we are just about to close the stream, so you can watch the stream from like the point when we have started generation the AI stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks for joining.
Okay. Bye.
Bye guys.